Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and it is Monday. We are kicking off batch week today with, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. It's my latest diamond painting, which is one of the Halloween pictures. I have not worked on it in a couple of weeks, but anyway, we're kicking off batch week. I have this list of videos right here that need to get done this week, and I have already transferred them all over to the computer, which is why they all have lines through them, because I've marked them off. Some of them have already been filmed. Some of them have not even been started prepping for. So I just have a lot of stuff to get done this week. Today, however, is not really going to be working on very many of those videos at all. My to-do list for today is to edit my client's video, to edit my vlog from last week, and then schedule one of the ones of these videos that's supposed to go up today. It was already supposed to be ready for my members and I was a little late on it. So that needs to get done, and then get like some of my stuff that I'm going to be filming all prepped and set up and ready to go for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more editing on the ones that have already been filmed. And then Wednesday is going to be complete filming, Wednesday and Thursday. Filming all days, both of those days, and then Friday is going to be editing all day. So I think it might work, but anyway, I'm just finishing up my morning routine stuff, which is to go through and check my email, check any comments, check Discord, all of that stuff, enter what I read last night, like when I went upstairs and went to bed, enter that in, do my sleep tracker, my step tracker. My watch said it had like 5% last night. And so I plugged it in. I sat down here with it until it was like at 25%. I want to say it was around 40%, but clearly that was not right. Went upstairs, got in the bed, and it died at some point last night. So to do my sleep, I measured, the last time I looked at the clock before I put my phone down was about 1 a.m. And then when I woke up this morning, it was 7:40. So I gave myself 6 hours and 40 minutes of sleep on the little thing. And then I'll just make sure my watch is charged tonight. That's all I can do. So that's it. That's what the week looks like. Today specifically, I told you what I'm going to do, but then Ron and I have date night tonight. It's N, the letter N, and we're going to a place called Noosh, a Noosh Grill. I don't know, but it looks like it'll be nice. The food looks like it'll be good and fun and something that we don't normally eat. So we're going to Noosh for N. And then when we come back tonight, the Arkansas basketball team game starts at 7. And then an hour later at 8, the Cowboys play Monday Night Football tonight. So my plan is to be completely done with work when we leave to go to date night, so that when we get back, I don't have to any work and I can watch games upstairs with Ron. So we'll watch a little bit of basketball and then we'll watch football. And that is everything today. So I don't know how much checking in I'm going to do, because I'm mostly going to be sitting here. I am going to go to the gym with Wesley after lunch, but the rest of the time I'm just going to be sitting here. I made eggs this morning to try to get away from eating crackers first thing in the morning. So I made some eggs and some toast, and I had that, and it was really good. And I was doing some of my morning routine while I ate that. And then I just fed Django, and now I'm about to get to work with my day stuff. So I'm going to start out by editing my client and editing the vlog, and we'll see where I am at that point. Okay, I just finished Raiders of the Lost Heart. I don't like enemies to lovers, so it's not getting 5 stars from me, but I thought it was really well done, and I appreciated the author note at the end where she talked about her history and her fascination with archaeology, and why she decided to write this book the way she wrote it, and all the things that she brought to it from the Aztecs, but also made up on her own. Anyway, I always appreciate the author notes when they give us a little bit more context about why they wrote something the way they did, or what made them want to write it. And so anyway, I am headed to the gym, and I'm going to start back up. And my problem is, so I'm supposed to be going to the gym today and doing my lifting program, which is about 45 minutes to an hour workout. And my stomach just doesn't feel good. It's not like I'm gonna throw up or I need to run to the bathroom. Not like sick, just weird. And my stomach just feels weird. And it could be based on something that I've eaten, although I just ate my normal eggs for breakfast, which I say normal, but I have not had eggs for breakfast in a long time. But I had eggs and toast for breakfast, and then I made 2 like hoagie bun sandwiches for lunch, and that's it. That's all I've had to eat. So I don't know what's going on with my stomach, but it was kind of a little bit hurting this morning. I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of gas in there. Maybe it's just because I'm old. I don't know. Maybe old ladies just have weird stomachs sometimes. But anyway, all of that to say, I'm driving to the gym and I really do not want to work out. And I don't know if this is one of those times where I should just listen to my body and be like, okay, let's not work out today. Or, I mean, I'm driving all the way over here. So if I don't work out today and I push everything, meaning that I'll work out on Wednesday instead, do I want to work out on Wednesday and then Thursday? I can't do it back to back because I'm doing full body workouts. But if I just go and do a little bit, like I say, okay, I'm going to do half of my workouts. Is that what I want to do as well? Like, I also feel like maybe I just don't feel good in general because it feels like my ears are like crackling, like there's water in them, which is so weird. Anyway, my nose is runny, which is a normal thing for me. I'm on allergy meds and it doesn't seem to do any good. So I don't know. I've finished everything that I needed to do today except call for my referral to the dang dermatologist. If y'all were there for that live stream where I got transferred like 4 times during one of our sprints, I was transferred 4 different times to try to get an appointment. I have now requested a different referral to a different doctor, and I called them today to set up an appointment, and they have an answering service that answered and said you can't make a new patient appointment until they get back from lunch at 2 p.m. And I was like, is this one person working in this office and they close for lunch? What? I mean, normally doctor's offices don't close for lunch like that. That's weird. So anyway, I don't know what's going on. My fingernails are growing out and I want to get my fingernails done. So part of me is like, just go to the fingernail place and tell them that you need to get your fingernails done. But there's a girl that's been doing it the last 2 times and I like her. So I want to have her do it. And if I just show up, what if she's not there? And I just have to get it done by somebody else. But also, like, constantly, every time I stop talking, my ears do that popping thing. Or, like, crackling sound. I don't know what's going on with me. But anyway, I guess this is a chance to talk about our goals when we don't feel good. Like, I have gone to the gym before when I didn't feel like going to the gym. And I've been like, just go do the workout and you'll feel better when it's over. And then I've just done the workout. And today doesn't feel like that. Like, it doesn't feel like a go do it, you're going to feel better. It feels like I just want to lay down on the couch and eat crackers kind of day. Which stinks because we're also supposed to do date night tonight. And am I going to feel like doing that? And then it goes back to my school days when if you didn't go to practice, you didn't get to do anything that night. So if you were too sick to practice, you were too sick to do anything else. So I'm like, if I'm too sick to work out, then that means I'm too sick to go to dinner. But that's some child logic that we told kids so that they wouldn't just pretend like they were sick and get out of doing practice, right? That's not actual how adults should treat themselves. Because I'm not just trying to get out of working out. I just don't feel like going through the process of working out. I think I'm going to turn around and go home. I've also, I have it in my schedule every week to go out and get lunch one day during the week. And because of the government shutdown, we don't know if Ron's paycheck is going to happen the way it should. So He did get paid this last pay period, but people are unsure about what's happening next pay period. So he has made us promise, me and Wesley, that we would not go out to eat. So as much as I really want to go through a drive-through and get a Diet Coke because they're so good, I'm not going to do that. I have Diet Dr. Peppers at home, so I will do that. I don't want any fast food, but I want a Diet Coke from McDonald's. They're so good. And when I'm feeling bad, I just want good things that I like. So, all right, I'm turning around. I'm going home. I'm going to read back up. The only thing I have left to do at my house is just upload the things that have been exporting today. And that's it. That's all I have to do. So, okay. Maybe, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to pull in right here. I don't know where I am. I'm just at some random place that I pulled over at. I'm going to call the nail place. And I'm going to ask if my girl is there that I like. And if she is, let's see, can I park here? Fairfax County Health Department parking. I don't know where I am. Clearly, I'm in the Fairfax County Health Department. Okay, so I'm going to pull in right here where it looks like, yeah, okay, this does not have a sign on it. I'm going to pull in here. And I'm going to call the nail place. If my nail person is there, then I'm going to go and get my nails done. Did I just say I couldn't go get a Diet Coke from McDonald's, but I can afford to get my nails done? That's because that's already paid for on a separate thing. So they are different. Anyway, I just need to go make my appointment and go get my nails done. Okay, so Mondays are always a long day on my thing. First of all, I got my nails done. They're green today. Oh my gosh, hush. I'm too close to this pole. My car's like, you're about to hit a pole. No, I'm not. I'm in a parking lot. Okay. Anyway, let's chat. I did not go to the gym. It is about the amount of time that it would have taken me to work out. I got my nails done. And so now I'm driving home. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry again. And so I messaged Ron. So y'all know about the PTSD. It's triggered by medical things. I can't, like the worst episode that I had, and this was not it didn't cause a panic attack. What it caused was an inability for me to wear socks for 2 years because I saw an ad on on the internet. And it was this man wearing these socks that were squeezing his leg really tightly. And he had swelled up around the socks. And it said, signs you don't know mean you're going to have a heart attack or something like that. That's literally all I saw. I didn't even click on the thing. It's not like I went and looked at the article. I didn't do anything. I saw that man with those socks and I could not put socks on my feet for 2 years after that because I was so afraid that if I put a sock on, it was going to be tight like that on my foot. And if it was tight like that on my foot, I was going to have a panic attack about it being too tight. My light is green, but I can't go because these other people have pulled out in the middle of the road sitting here because that's how they do. I'm not going yet because I don't want to be in this lane over here to turn. Yeah, I know. I have to wait for that red truck. Oh, but you do that. That's fine. Anyway, so all of that to say, I don't look up all kinds of side effects on pills that I'm taking and things. I make Ron do it. If I have a weird feeling about something I'm taking, I'll say to Ron, like, hey, is this one of the side effects for this medicine? So who are they called? Don't let me go, please. Y'all let me go first since I've been sitting here for so long, and then y'all can all go. Okay. Ron looked up the new pills that the doctor gave me for my cholesterol. She said there would, whoa! He literally just tried to come over here in my spot. I need you to calm yourself down. He has a tiny little sports car, and I guess he thought he could just squeeze on in here, but he could not. Y'all, I cannot focus while I'm driving. Anyway, I have been hungry all the time since I started taking those pills, and I said to Ron, like, will you look that up? And I didn't ask him to look it up, actually. I said, I wonder if these pills cause me to be hungry. Like, how they gonna give you a pill that causes you, like, it's supposed to be helping your cholesterol, which I know that cholesterol is not directly related to your weight, but they always want to act like it is. And so how are they going to give you a pill that's supposed to be good for your cholesterol, and yet all it makes me want to do is eat 24/7. So anyway, I was actually not hungry when I left to go to the gym. I said my stomach was feeling weird. I sat in there and got my nails done. Y'all, it was so hard for me to stay awake. But I stayed awake. I got my nails done. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. It's 4 o'clock. Ron will be home about 4:45, and we will go to Noosh, and I'm going to eat. As I was editing this vlog, I saw that last Monday I was saying that I was really ready to eat, and that it was hard for me to wait for Ron to get home to be able to go eat. So I do think that it's the new pills that's making me hungry all the time. This car has been following me. You better not be coming this way. We have made too many of the same turns. Okay, good. Nope, they sure are. I'm pulling by my house. I'm not pulling in my house. They've been following me since I pulled out of the nail place, and they have made every turn I have made, sometimes very close to my car. And I want to know why. My daddy says when you think you're being followed, go in a square, because there's no reason that anybody should follow you for 3 left turns or 3 right turns. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. And now, I was going to be done talking to y'all, but now y'all have to hang out with me for a hot minute so I can see if this car is following me or not. I'll tell y'all another story about being followed one time. I mean, I wasn't followed, but my cousin and I thought that we were, okay, that car just drove straight by. Clearly not following me. And now it's just going to take me longer to get to my house because I was a weirdo and was like, what? Okay. My cousin and I wanted to know where the rich part of town was in this town that we were visiting. And literally we were at like a drive-through or something, and we pulled out in the road, and there was a Mercedes or some other, like, we thought was a fancy car in front of us. Oh, maybe I don't even know how to get back to my house from here. It's just a series of cul-de-sacs. Anyway, it's fine. We followed that car, and it really was going home. We never thought about the fact that what if it wasn't going home? Like, what if that... Also, just because you have a fancy car doesn't mean you live in a fancy neighborhood, but whatever, it worked for us. All of our theories about judging a book by its cover, judging an owner by its car, were exactly right, and we made it to the rich part of town, and there were some beautiful houses. We just drove around and looked at houses. We didn't even follow anybody. We just drove around and looked at houses. So, okay. Wesley's calling me now, so I'm going to go so I can talk to him and get myself home. Okay. So, I finished over here, the one that I was reading, Raiders of the Lost Heart, which I kind of told y'all about already, but I need to roll for my next book. So, I'm keeping it down here. This is where I am. And I need a dice roller for just a D6. So when you type in dice roller, it automatically rolls the 6. 1 again? What in the world? Hey, less than 300 pages. Perfect. You know what works for that? The one I'm reading right now, Backup. There you go. So when I finish Backup, I will be able to count this one. Let me make it bigger up here because I like it being up here at the top. Okay, so I'm on this page. Then I move to this page, which, as you can see right underneath me, is Backup. I need to get Backup done by the end of week 1. I'm almost finished with that book. So it's just a story, a novella in one of the larger groupings called Side Jobs. It's in the book called Side Jobs, and it has 6 chapters, and I'm on chapter 4 right now. So I will continue to read this one, and then instead of going to NetGalley, because I only have to read 3 NetGalley books, unless I can make NetGalley fit one of my other things, I'm just going to come back here to the beginning. So I'm done with all my work for today. So I'm going to read Spy Family. I'm going to sit here, lay here in my chair, and read the rest of, what did I just say it was called? Backup. And then when I finish Backup, I'm going to pick up Spy Family and lay here until date night. and I can probably finish it. I told y'all it was 4 o'clock in the car. My car clock had not been moved back. It was only 3. So now it's almost 4. So I have an hour before we leave for date night, and literally that's all I have to do. I called my dermatology office the first time. They answered the phone. They made me an appointment. I'm going in 2 weeks. I'm so excited about it. Hopefully, number one, hopefully it's a woman. I don't know why. I'm just feeling like I would like to have a woman dermatologist. And that was whose name was on the sheet. But she said, oh, you'll just see anybody in the practice. And so she just told me the last name of the doctor that I'm going to see. I'm like, maybe I need to look it up and see who this person is, or maybe not. You know what? Just show up. I can't do anything about it right now. I'm just going to show up. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So first, back up, then Spy Family, then maybe before date night even, I come back and we roll again for this board to see where my books are going to go over here. So I'll be right back. Well, that only took me 30 minutes. I finished Backup and I finished Spy Family. So we have 2 rolls to do, and this one is priority 1. So we're going to do this one first. First of all, Backup is, if you've been following, you know that there is a character in the Dresden Files called Thomas, or Tomas, and he is a vampire, which we know from the beginning, and this was his POV of a story about him and Harry Dresden together. So it was really cute. I liked it. And for Spy Family number 10, we went back to see Twilight, the main guy, when he was a kid, and why he decided to join how he became a spy. That's what we found out. For most of that book, the second half of it was just more of Anya going to school and trying to become friends with, she calls him Scion Boy, but yes, with Damien. So, okay, still have the dice roller out. Let's roll the dice. What? Okay, so I go hidden gem or chunky read, and a hidden gem, I'm pretty sure, is a 5-star prediction. Chunky read is over 500 pages, and a hidden gem, less than 1,000 ratings and not published this year. So first of all, whoops, I've got to get to my books again. I don't think I have anything over here that's over 500 pages. That's not true. Never Flinch might be. Okay, let me do a little bit of looking and checking these out. Wow, Never Flinch is only 448 pages. When you need Stephen King to really write a book, he is not doing it. Okay, well, I'm going to start with the Jacqueline Winspear book up here, and I'm just going to go across and see if I can find one that counts for hidden gem then, and we will look for that one. Okay, so none of them have less than 1,000 reviews or ratings, and none of them are over 500 pages. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at the books that I own, see if I own anything that's over 500, like really close to 500, that I might want to read, especially that's on my 50 before 50 list. That's where I'm going to check first, because I don't know any on my 50 before 50 list that wouldn't have 1,000, because Lexi Blake is probably like the least well-known of the authors that I have on that list, and her books have just over 1,000. Siren Reborn was the closest one. No, Protected. Yeah, Protected by Lexi Blake was the lowest one with 1,593. So I have to figure that out, what I'm going to use, either Chunky Read or Hidden Gem, and what I'm going to do. Maybe I go to Storygraph and try to find this bucket listathon in the challenges and see what other people have put for hidden gems and chunky reads, honestly, because I might know if I own them or whatever. So I'm going to go do that really quickly. I'll come back and tell you what I've decided. I just had a great idea. The Butcher's Masquerade is the book that I am on in Dungeon Crawler Carl, and it is 700 pages. Boom. There we go. Now I have the next one that I'm doing. Was this on my TBR? No. Am I very excited to read it? Yes, I am. So we are going to move to the chunky reads right here. I mean, we're blazing a trail on this thing. But it does count that I have landed on series, which is, I'm covering it up. Sorry, I'll move. I have landed on series and I've landed on physical TBR. She said we could count it if we started here. So I did that. Now I've landed on this one. So that was this dark color, then this color, and now the lighter color. Those are the 3 colors I've landed on so far. And the only thing I have to do, I think, in the way I'm playing it, is that if I land on one of those 3 colors again, like if I would have gone to Hidden Gem, that would have had to be part of a series because it is the second time I'm landing on that color, and I started in series since that's the one I want to do the most. Every time you double up a color, you have to do one of, it has to fall in that category of series, physical TBR, or new release, wherever you decided to start. So anyway, I'm working my way over here to the new releases. I could end up going this way, but for right now, I'm going to be here on Chunky Read. Let me get the book. All right, here it is. The Butcher's Masquerade. Right here. I own it already on Audible, so it's not going to be anything like new or special or anything weird that I have to go do to get it. So that one goes right there. Then we're over here and I have finished backup. Now we're about to roll the dice again. I'm so scared that it's going to be another one. Oh my goodness. Okay, a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hat. Please tell me that Carl has a hat on in this book. Is he holding a head with a hat? Is there a hat? Listen, Princess Donut is wearing sunglasses. There's so many faces on here and nobody is wearing a dang hat. Carl, seriously. Okay, that's fine. Let me go look over here for any hats on anybody's heads. I will come back. Here we go. Here we go. Lady Hardcastle has a hat on. Okay, awesome. So the Beast of Littleton Wood is going to be my hat book. I'm going to put it right there. And then we'll put a little bit of a bigger version of it over here. Okay, so this is completed and done. My book is finished. I, right now, am just going to, make it, well, I didn't mean to make it that see-through, but let's make it pretty transparent. Okay, there we go. So I read the book. It's finished. NetGalley, we're skipping for this round, and we're back over here. So The Butcher's Masquerade is the next book. I'm going to start it now. And then when Ron gets here, we'll go to date night. And then after I read The Butcher's Masquerade, I will read The Beast of Littleton Woods. And in the middle of that, I'm going to read my Parasite book, which is, it's an Ice Planet Barbarian book, but I thought I had it saved and I do not. Oh, I do have it saved. I just didn't upload it yet. So let me upload it. So this is my Parasite book. And probably, since I've already read 2 books for this down here, I'll probably read this one first, then The Beast of Littleton Woods. But, okay, so I have my next 3 books planned and ready to go. We'll see where we are at that point. We might already be in week 2, in which case then I will read Chew. And also, I think I'm going to save this for once a week, like every time it's a new week, I will read a new NetGalley book. So that one can wait as well for week 2. So we're really just working with this game board and this game board. So there we go. The next 3 books are planned, starting with Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm so excited to be back with Princess Donut. Okay, I will check in with y'all later tonight, probably just to say bye, because this has been a lot already. Okay, we're going to Noosh, but it's not even lit up. It's all dark. So I want their sign to be better, but let's go get some food. Okay, yes, I am wearing 2 pair of glasses. That's for one of them is to see up close and the other is to see everything else. All right, it is 10:15 p.m. and I am really tired. I have my watch completely charged, y'all. I haven't even gotten to 2,000 steps today. This is not starting out well. but I just have really not felt good today. So I'm going upstairs to go lay in the bed. I have read 174 pages in Dungeon Crawler Carl. I am right at the beginning of chapter 19. Carl and Donut have just gotten some news. So I've been watching the game, the basketball game and the football game, and listening to this. The good news is Arkansas won the basketball game. The bad news is the Cowboys are losing the football game. And I just said I didn't want to watch it anymore. So after halftime, I came down here. I entered that stuff that I had read. And now I'm about to go lay in the bed. I'll probably read some more Dungeon Crawler Carl. And then I'm getting up in the morning and going to the gym. So maybe I'm not walking on Tuesday because I didn't do the gym today, so I'm going tomorrow. So I can do the gym Tuesday and Thursday and do my walk Wednesday and Friday. So maybe I'll get steps again tomorrow. I don't know. I'm tired. And all I want to do is go to sleep. So we will see what actually happens tomorrow at the gym, but I'm at least going to go do something at the gym. I'll grab my pack of crackers and my drink and head out tomorrow and probably check in with y'all on the way back from the gym, maybe. We'll see. At some point tomorrow, I will see y'all. But it's time for me to say good night. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I do not feel well. I don't know what it is either. Like, I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. I just feel bleh. So I have decided to, just forget about my workouts for right now. I will do the workouts when I have the energy and, feel like doing them. I will continue to do my walk. So I am going to get up tomorrow and go on my walk. Yesterday, I didn't get very many steps, but last night I slept and I got a good sleep score. So I don't feel tired. Like, I don't feel like I can go to sleep. I don't feel sleepy, but I feel tired, like drained. And I think part of it is the last 2 days, I have not gotten all my water, which makes me dehydrated because of the pills that I take. And so I'm sure the dehydration is not helping with anything. I also know that my allergy meds are really having to work hard because I can feel like sinusy things trying to happen and they just can't quite get there. I also think that the new meds messing with me wanting to eat, like my hunger levels, are outrageous. Anyway, I'm still reading The Butcher's Masquerade, but I got my physical copy. I am this far into it. I read it more last night. I'm on 245, page 245, chapter 28 right now is where I am. And I love it, but I also think that I'm trying to be more present. I know I keep saying more present on a bunch of things, but I'm trying to be more thoughtful when I'm reading it. And oh my gosh, the number of things in here that just make me laugh so hard, out loud. Princess Donut's little one-liners are just the best. If there's enough of you that want to read this next year, I could put a chat in the Discord and I could reread these books with y'all. That's how much I like them. So y'all let me know what you think. And we could take a couple of months for each one. It doesn't have to be one a month because they're big, but they read fast. Let me show you one of these pages at the beginning. First of all, the words are not small on here anyway, and the margins change when they're sending messages to each other. I've never read one physically before. I've always done them on audio, which I'm still doing it on audio. I'm just doing a hybrid this time because I wanted to look at the books and also read at the same time. So anyway, I'm reading that. I'm that far through it. That's really all I'm focused on today when I read, but I'm not really worried about reading today either. I have been watching some YouTube videos while I got everything set up. I've done all my daily stuff, checked in on all my daily stuff, and now I'm editing my first video. I think I have 2 videos that I want to edit today, as well as getting things set up for filming tomorrow, and I'll probably go ahead and start filming today if I get my stuff done and feel like filming. So that is just what the plan is. I'm gonna do what I can do sitting at this desk while my stomach hurts and my head kind of feels stuffy and I just don't feel good. But I feel good enough to sit here and get work done. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll check in with y'all later on. Good morning. I forgot to close out last night, and I don't want people to see me filming. It's just weird. I mean, there's a car driving by right now, so people are seeing me film. But anyway, good morning. It is Wednesday. I am filming this. I'm doing the walk, and then I'm going home to do lots of filming today. 7 videos is my goal. I'll check in with y'all and let y'all know how it's going. But first, this is my favorite tree on the whole walk. It is so bright and yellow. It's even brighter in person than it is on the camera. I love it so much. Okay, it is Wednesday night. I have just finished Dungeon Crawler Carl. All Eyes on Me is the name of a song in here. So anyway, The Butcher's Masquerade is the book. It was fantastic. It was so good. We just, every time, the amount of information that we get on the groups that are in charge and like running this thing, it is crazy every time how much info we get from it. Okay, so I'm looking here at my spreadsheet, and that was my bucket list-a-thon thing where I landed. So when I come back around to this, I will be spinning for that. But right now I'm about to read my Parasite book, which is Barbarian Lover, the next one in the Ice Planet Barbarian series, and then I'll move right into The Beast of Littleton Woods, which is my hat book for landing on the safari adventure hat thing. So both of those should be pretty short. And The Beast of Littleton Woods, if I don't finish it tomorrow is when I'm going to go ahead and end this, because Suffer-a-thon starts at midnight tomorrow night. So I'll end it tomorrow, and we, at midnight, will get the first prompt. It won't be till 1 a.m. my time, so I'll be in the bed. So I will really kick off. And I think I said Suffer-a-thon, but it'll be Squash That series. So I'm going to get up Friday morning and start doing my Squash That series on Friday, and I'll start that video then. So I'll end this one tonight, and then the other one is going to go actually for more days. But I said tomorrow, y'all, I'm tired. I planned to film 7 videos today. So I wanted to film 3 for this channel and 4 for the gaming channel. And I ended up only filming 2 for the gaming channel because they took longer than I thought they would. But then for this channel, I filmed all 8 videos that I needed to get done during batch week. I filmed all of them today. So tomorrow I have 4 videos left for the gaming channel, and then I'm done with all the filming, and I can spend Friday doing all the editing. So when I finish the filming, I've just been sitting here reading. The rest of the time, I'm actually also just playing my family in The Sims, who I like to play in the background while I'm reading. But I think I'm going to put on Barbarian Lover, the next book. I'm going to put it on audio, and I'm going to go work on my puzzle. I have not worked on the puzzle the whole time, I think, but I'm going to go work on it. And I will put up B-roll right here while I'm talking because I'm also about to tell y'all good night. So I'm going to go up to bed after I do the puzzle for a little bit, and I'm going to continue to read the Barbarian book, and then I'll move to the Beast. So hopefully I can get both of those finished by tomorrow, and then whatever I read for Bucket Listathon will be a series and will fit with Squash That series. But even if I have to pause Bucket Listathon, that's totally fine. I will just do that and move to Squash That series, and then I will deal with that as well. So that's kind of what the plan is for right now. I also need to create a board that I want to put on here of my Squash That series on my Canva thing and how it's going to go, what it's going to look like. So I need to work on that. Maybe I do that real quick when I first start listening to the Barbarian book. I'll do that. And then I will go up and read in the bed and go to sleep. So it's time for me to say good night. Good morning. It's still morning for 3 more minutes. It's 11:57. And Wesley and I just went and grabbed some lunch. I did not eat McDonald's, but he always gets me his drink when he gets a meal because he doesn't drink the drinks, and I love McDonald's Diet Cokes. So, what has my day been like already? I got up, I did my walk around this morning. I talked on the phone with Price for almost the whole entire hour-long walk. I walked longer, like further this morning, which was nice. And then I finished listening to Barbarian Lover. I started it last night when I went to bed, and I finished it and started a little bit of The Beast of Littleton Woods, which is my Suffer-a-thon game board. So the Suffer-a-thon Parasite book is done, but then somebody just said that they posted something else in the announcement, so I need to go see what that is to see if there's another thing that I'm supposed to be reading. But for now, the Parasite book is done. I have also changed up a little bit of how I'm tracking the books that I read. If it's not specifically for a month, I'm just putting it up on my TBR. So this is just books that I am going to read. And so if I want to play another TBR game, I just play another TBR game. When there are readathons that I'm joining, then I'm just going to join them and then go right back to my TBR with all the games that I get to play. So I'm going to be playing games probably like every couple of weeks. A new game is going to come out on the channel. Django just walked up behind me and actually shocked me with his nose when he touched my back. He also somehow got these little spiky things in his outfit. Here's another one. Let me show y'all. Like, it's just little sticks. They're just sticks, but they don't go through to poke him, but they poke me. So I need to check it and see if there are any more on here before he climbs up here behind me and starts stabbing me with his little pokey things. Okay, anyway, he's good to go. So I have already, like I said, filmed one video today. I filmed 9 videos total yesterday. And so I have filmed 1 today, and I'm supposed to do 3 more. I think I just broke myself yesterday. I do want to do them. I just don't know if I want to do them right now. So I'm supposed to do 4 more today because one of them is the viewer picks for December. So I've got to decide exactly how I'm going to play that one, but I think I might work on that for a little bit. And then the other one is just doing a tour of a world that I'm building in The Sims, which will also be easy to just do that tour. That won't take very long to do either. It's the other 2 videos that are going to be longer, take me longer to do, but I want to do them. So that's what I'm going to work on for the next little while. I don't have anything going on tonight. I want to live stream on The Sims this afternoon, probably. I did talk to Price about when they're coming to visit. They're not coming for Christmas. They're just going to stay there. He decided that he doesn't really want to take off from work over the holidays, which I totally get. He feels responsible to the people that he takes care of for work because he works at a home, and those people don't get days off for holidays because, of course, they still have to live in their house. So that's where he works, is in a home. And so he is going to stay there and work through Christmas, and then they're going to come visit us in January. So I'm really excited about that. And really excited to go home in November and get our cats and see my parents. I'm really happy about it. Okay. The other thing is the way the vlogs are going to work for the rest of the year. They're probably not going to be a full week from now on. So we'll see what that looks like and how that goes, but it's too much editing. The videos are too long. There's a whole group of viewers who just skip those videos anyway because they're either longer vlogs or they're talking about goals and they are not interested in those things. And so I still want to be able to document my life kind of, but at the same time, not have so much of the reading content in these videos so that people are missing the books that I'm reading and what I think about the books that I'm reading. So I'm gonna, I don't know, evaluate. I'm thinking about doing a weekly check-in at the end, like I have a few friends that do a what have I read this week, like a Friday check-in, and then we have Amy at A Star Reads doing her Sunday sum up. So I might do something like that where I just talk about the things that I have read, and then I can show some clips and some B-roll of the things that happened during the week, but it's not me checking in every single day doing it like that. I think that that is going to be the best way for me to go forward and to do things like that. So I'm going to get back to filming, and then I will come in later and tell y'all bye and everything, because this is officially the end of this vlog, and I will start another one tomorrow that's just about Squash That Series. We'll come back and report about how many of these videos I actually got filmed. 1 down, 4 to go. We'll see what happens. Hello, it is 6:52 p.m. I have worn the same 4 or 5 shirts for the last 2 days. I just keep switching shirts every time I'm filming another video. I change clothes. But anyway, I have a different one on than I think I had on last time. I got everything done except for one video, and I'm fine. I'm just going to push that till Saturday. Tomorrow is going to be nothing but editing. I made a final list today of all of the videos that I have to edit, and it is right here. So 16 videos ready to edit, and then one last one, the very last one that's not coming out until December the 5th. But I kind of wanted everything planned and filmed for the whole rest of the month of November so that I can work on book club stuff and getting things ready for the book club, and also work on just packing and getting ready to move and getting the cat stuff in here and all that stuff ready. So I'm going to say goodnight to y'all, goodbye to y'all, and tomorrow morning I'm kicking off the Squash That Series vlog. I am reading The Beast of Littleton Woods over here, which gets me caught up on Lady Hardcastle, and so I'm working on that one. I'm going to try to finish it tonight. It was only 4 hours and a little bit over total that I needed to read of it today. So it is, like I said, about 7. I'm going to spend the next 3-ish hours reading that, maybe working on the puzzle, maybe doing some crochet, maybe just playing on my telephone. But either way, 3 hours of no work. I have not even seen Ron since he got home from work. I ate sandwich about two hoagie sandwiches about 4:30-ish. I helped Wesley apply to college, and then I came back in here and started doing some work on the Sims channel. I'm trying to do a larger project, and I worked on it for an hour and a half, and I barely got anything done. So it is definitely going to take a lot of work to get that done. I have an idea of how I might want to do it faster. I might be able to do it faster, but I just need to play around with it a little bit more until I get it figured out. But that is for future me to worry about and not right now. So I'm going to go maybe get me something to drink that is nice. Maybe I have an extra soda, and then I'm just going to read my book, Lady Hardcastle. I love it so much. It's just now started. There's something that's been attacking sheep, and now actual people are dying, and they think it is a panther. But they're like, there are no panthers in England, so we're about to find out. Set in the early 1900s. Historical mysteries set in England, if you will. That's what it is. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Leave me something that makes you think about being busy. Okay, could be a bee, like a busy bee. It could be some paper and pen, like writing things out makes you feel busy. But I feel like I have been overly busy this week, and I don't know why. I need to calm down, slow down, calm down. That's what tomorrow will be. So I'll see most of y'all in the morning sprinting. Well, a lot of y'all. I will see you sprinting, and we'll be working on Squash That series. So thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.